Oh, shit! I forgot to blue sky that I'm going live. All right, we're gonna do that while we wait for the intro to play. Y'all are lucky you got me. May have been presented a cozy farming game a cozy farming game, and you're glad I came out of the pit because, oh boy, do I want to go back to that. So yeah, because of cozy farming game, I may have kind of forgotten to do a lot of stuff. Namely, I didn't get to do the new layout stuff because we're gonna do new layout stuff to show off the new location tracking. So I don't have that. I also didn't set up the archipelago stuff to do the other seed, nor do I have a shuffler. So today is gonna be just the race. So we'll be here for like, I don't know, an hour, maybe two. It'll be a time, and then I'm gonna go back to cozy farming because, look, I have two addictions in this world. One is LADX, and the other one is cozy farming. So if you present me with cozy farming, I'm gonna cozy farm. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Sword goes on B. Yay! The colorized sprites now in the update. Oh, it's so good. Y'all will get color Maddie in the future. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the layout for it, though. Like, I've got ideas. I don't know why I did. Alright. The bow. Interdasting. Da-na-na-na-na. So this is a two specific beatable. So there's no guarantee we can go anywhere. Alright, that's kind of unfortunate. I guess we're going back to the beach. I wasted time. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Or did I? Maybe I was just going here to check that it's a seashell and I don't care. Blue dress! We love blue dress. Alright. Alright, we have no money, so... Da-na-na-na-na-na. Let's get some checks. Could pit walk, don't really want to... I kinda want that. Gonna do a double take. So do this. Boots! Diddle-diddle-doo-doo-doo. Alright, we're good. I was gonna say, Cozy farming game is an AFK farming game, but unfortunately, leaving it on while streaming is a bad idea, as I learned with the last Cozy farming game I had. Alright, we're gonna do a long trip. We're gonna fish first. But we're gonna go here. Why is Bracelet Hell Logic, though? Two. Alright, let's take a peek at the shop item. Rupees, we don't super care about that. And because I'm going to be doing a return home after Dream Shrine, we'll do this first. Rude. Come on. There we go. Garbanzo beans. I'm pretty sure mimics are immune to the magic rod. Otherwise, this would be in normal logic. Yeah, I don't know why this is hell logic and not, like, hard. Especially with Blue Tunic, like, I could tank a hit. Hibiscus. And Frog Song. Alright. So I'm not going to bother going to D1 for a hot minute. So the dungeon thing, or dungeon items aren't randomized. So going too far out of logic isn't ideal. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, Heart Piece of Shame. Rude. Come on. Fine. And if this doesn't work, I will kill you. If this doesn't work, Boo will kill you. Yeah, to hell with it. That's not powder. Arrows. Screw this. Gonna make my life slightly easier. Take that. So I don't have sword for boss moblin. Alright, what are the 2 required instruments? Oh, just any 2? Okay. So I guess just beatable? Well, let's go grab what we can in here. Click. Okay. That's not looking hopeful for D2 being on the list trademark. Alright, kabong, we return home. Oops. Probably should have just left bracelet on. Mumbos, we'll take that. Can't swim. Could bomb. I took the long way like a dingus. Early bombs, not something we've seen in a bit. Just get rid of that for the future. Nothing up there to get. Oh, I forgot the cave next to Mabe. And I have the stuff for Boots and Bomb's cave. Gooch. Boomerang. Should have gone to Animal Village, made the trip worth it. It's fine. It's only like 5 minutes of time. Son of a bitch. I also need to get more bombs. Doing Color Dungeon in the hope I get bombs. What does this world come to? I mean, sword's good. It's one of two potential checks in here. That's a key. I think this has to be Nightmare Key under. Yep. Well, a key. Doesn't matter. Dooch. Boop. 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 Hello, love. I peeled myself away from cozy farming game. That said, we will only be doing it for the race. There is nothing after this. It is just this. Dude. Gotta say, believe it or not, I actually wrote a guide for the cozy farming game. Because there were a bunch of people in English asking about how the fusion works. And I spent like a few hours just fucking around with it yesterday. To the point that I figured out how to accomplish the things that people have been asking for. So I wrote it all up, as you do. Dude. Gonna grab that. We're gonna be in a rough spot. I'm gonna need these. Alright. And it was a secret seashell. You know what? The sword's at least good. Give me the bombs. I need to do Boots and Bombs Cave and then Animal Village, and then some other stuff, because we've been so... Okay, we got a lot to do. I'm gonna go grab this check before I forget it, inevitably. Fucking rude! Alright. I was gonna say, with sword we could steal. for second shop item. But I don't think I care that much. Dude. Dude. Logical powder, and... shell we might need. Angler key. I would like that. Unless there are two easier to complete dungeons. Because if I get hookshot and dog food, that's a seashell, I don't care that much. Dude. Oh, roll for dodge. Alright, let's get... hello, controller? Thank you. Yes, there's no point peeking the bear, because it never works anyway. Who said that? Seashell. I'll grab that. Let's check this hint. Rock's Feather in Tail Cave. That's vanilla. That means we really want Tail Key. Because Tail Key... I mean... gotta think of, like, combinations, right? That's glitch logic. I don't really want to do that. Alright. Yeah, because we'd have to do the corner walk, and I don't like the corner walk. Let's go grab this for a second. There we go. Doodly-dee-doo. I was gonna say Ocarina is spicy checks when we next return home, which is an excuse to do that. Ow! The bullshit corn. Alright. You know, if the acorn made it that I couldn't pick up, or the blue tunic made it that I couldn't pick up acorns, it would be my favorite tunic. just to make sure that that goes through. For there have been things trademark. Wait, what? Why does it say I can... Oh, because it's Marin. The thing I came back here for. We could do Boss Moblin, through upright, get the dive checks. Got Mambo, Child of the Sunfish. Well, at least I prepped. I was ready. Alright, we'll now need song 3, 2. Song, yes. Alright, into the woods. Dude. Being lazy. The ribbon. Well, I guess we're going home. Again! Tail key? Alright. Binks. Ah, I love you, Binks. Oh. Aw. You're a cuddly boy? Yeah. Aw, you're purring. I prefer the bonk, but... Toot. Right, I have red tunic. It is him who will get me. Alright. This golden leaf in the prairie, eh? Little princess crown. Aww. More cuddles. You know, Binks, how come you come into my lap when I'm, like, streaming? But when I'm not streaming, you go under the desk like a gremlin and try to eat cords. Like, what the fuck, man? We gotta talk. Oh! Aw. Cuddles from Binks. Cuddles from Binks. Cuddles from Binks. Oh! The slime key. Why am I doing this? There we go. So I think I'm going to go into Canelet. We have the medicine for the Hell Logic check. And then I can go through to Seashell Hut with it. Come on. But with all the stuff we have, it's kind of like free. Okay. Ta-da! Hell Logic. Heart container. So we know we won't find tail key here. Because that's the last piece of logic we need to get in here. Mushroom. Which can't lead to tail key. So I think until we find... What does async mean? It means that it's asynchronous. So these seeds are presented at the beginning of the week on Monday, and you have the week to do them. Face key, eh? What's this? Yeah. So yeah. Hey, Binks, stop chewing that. You'd already destroyed one of my lovely chords. Perfect, that is exactly what I wanted in here. Dude. Never done rando. De-rusted vanilla speedrun recently? Nice. Aw, ballad. Actually, that's not... Well, actually that is the worst thing in the world. What category did you run in vanilla? If I may ask, Megami? Dude, Also, I would recommend the rando. It's really good. No woo? Nice. What's your best time, if I might ask? Because you're probably faster than me. I'm, like, 37th right now with a sub 1 at 9 minutes. Sub 1 was my goal. And then I got it. The broom. 107 from 6 years ago. Spicy. And the pinyap. Loaded. I think we're gonna turn in that broom. Is it like my record's starting to get like 4 or 5 years old now? You'd love to get sub 1? No. The only thing I can say for that is practice, practice, practice. That's what it took me. And my like sum of best was like a 56, so... I kind of wanted to do better, but then I was just like, no, I think I'm okay for now. I wanted to take a break. could we... Because this is a 2-instrument seed. Tell Logic to get in there. If I could get Tail Key... This isn't going to be a long seed, I think. That said, I could see me losing anyway. Yeah, Find Rando is a really good opportunity to use a lot of the glitches that just aren't viable in a speedrun setting, but are really cool to do. Alright, so I know to get over holes, what it wants me to do is, like, repeatedly boots bonk. And I don't want to do that, because that sucks. Tail Key? Scale. I think I will return home. So we've got 2 dungeons that we can do in D3 and D5. D5's a bit of a crapshoot with like 1 check, but D3 we can do a bit in. Whee! I don't think we're gonna get that angler key. I think even with the stuff I have now, if I could get Feather, we could just do D7. No, we can't. Can't get into D7. There we go. I say there's no reason to cash in this mushroom, and we can use this mushroom for glitchy goodness. Oh, thank you for the follow, Megami. I appreciate it. I do LADX Rando every Tuesday, so if you want to set your schedule. Rude. Ow. I miss Feather. But we got the hint it's in Tail Cave, so... Bird Key. Remember what I said about D7? Alright. Do we have no keys? We have no keys. Okay. Well, D3's out of logic then. D3 is not on the beatable list. Which means that is as much D3 as we do. Guess let's go do the check near D5, and then I guess we gotta go up mountain. Which is unpleasant. I think this is the fastest route for it, right? Dude. Ooch. Oops. Let's get our 1 check in D5, I guess. Without a hookshot, we can't do more in D5. Well, actually, If our one check happens to be a key, we can do a little bit more d5. Just not looking forward to it, because doing d5 with nothing sucks. Ooh. Huge. Alright, don't need the 100 rupees. Let's return home. The witch is out of logic. Let's see if we can pull off a French bonk. Le bonk. The French Runner classic. Pour que je suis français. The French bonk! Alright, I'm gonna drop a save, because I might need this mushroom. ₹100, don't really want that. Je viens d'apprendre le French bonk. Do you like the strat? It's so good. I'm French-Canadian, so... or... a Canadian who happens to speak French. Which means that I speak butchered fucking pig French. Real French people kick my ass. We know that's a heart piece. Ah! Rude. Yeah, you're Polish. Do I really want a seashell? Sure. My seashell. More seashell. My seashell count fucked? No, it is. Okay. More seashells. Tail key! Alright, I think that is everything that's here. I want that feather. We know feather's in here. And that feather's like go mode. We can do everything with that feather. Even cheat! That was the last mountain check I could... well... I think there should have been one more mountain check I could have done, but... why is my auto-tracker borked? We just gotta hope it's not vanilla feather. If it's vanilla feather, we cry. Ah, sweet merciful Poseidon. If we can find Nightmare Key, we can do this as one of our 2 dungeons. A bikini top? Alright. I think I want to take the gamble on D7. We'd have to Goomba Surf, but... Actually, we could do D6. D6 is, like, super easy. Yeah, we'll do this in D6. And if D6 turns out to be incompletable, then we'll do D7. Farms cozy. How dare! How dare you farm cozily when I have to entertain you? Gonna say, that being a key means there was a chance this is not one of the beatable dungeons. Because that being a key means... Oh no, it means something random is behind the shields. But if you opened the shields and didn't cheat to get the thing... Alright, time to go do D6. Yeah, why does it think I no longer have Shield and Power Bracelet? Please fix. Thank you. Dude. So we just need to find the D6 Nightmare Key, which I think unless it's behind Facade, we should be able to get. Because we have everything we need. I think this is the closest one. Save us a little bit of time. Hard logic! Right in the eye! Alright. Nailed it. Alright, in we go. It's like, oh no! It's hard logic! Anyway. Oh, it's my birthday. We're in, baby. I'm taking this gamble, though. I think most people might do, like, D2, but... Actually, since I have everything, I can do this. Best trick in the game! I miss when I had an input display, but it took way too much resources. Key... we don't really need that. Actually, if we find the Nightmare Key early, that's a little bit of speed up. Man, I remember the early days. Rude. I miss Bomb Arrow the Switch. Grab that. Fresh key. Alright, we have every key except for the one I want. There's the one I want. Alright, that's go mode. Nailed it. Click. Won't be able to bomb trigger the thing, but we don't need to. Let's grab this. Rude. He's cheating. Grab that. Whee! Cheating! Ah! Rude. Rude! Rude. Alright, I'm tired of this. There we go. Alright, it's time for the counting show. And since we're talking about French, we'll do French first. Deux, trois. And then Japanese. Ichi, ni, san. Gonna grab this and this. Bananas! Coral triangle achieved. It's bananas. Anyway. I miss Viewer Vivify. Alright. Pick things up. Rude. Oh, come on. Come on! How dare. Alright, fine. Be that way. I'm not losing a sub 1 because I fail a glitch. I had a lot of trouble with bomb triggers today. Alright. Left. Left. Up. Right. Right. left. Oh. Why? I have not been able to get that lately. I guess we'll grab these. Because we don't have a lot of health for taking on Aga. Rude. There we are. Alright, come on, Aga. Behave. Okay. He behaved! Alright. Rude. Red Tunic always makes this one slightly harder, but it's fine. One more. There we go. Oh, rude. How did I lose my lineup? There we go. It's fine. We just gotta get one hit. Alright, move back. To the back wall, sir. Please step away from the talent. It's alright. The half heart was the only one I needed. Climb the stairs. And... time. Easy. Yeah, I did, missing the flippers on my first go. I probably could have saved, like, 10, 20 minutes on this run. I can't see myself winning this week. Unless everyone else decides to go to, like... Well, hold on. I think I got the face key in Canalet, so maybe other people won't do the Hell Logic Medicine thing and take a longer route? Maybe? Unlikely, but maybe. I think the moment anyone gets tail key, though, which is basically required in this seed. Alright, I don't think anyone else has beaten things yet. Oh, somebody else did. It was 3 and 3 with 51! Bullshit. Yeah, I knew it. I knew I wasn't winning this one. Oh, it's fine, it happens. At least I'm close-ish to the pack. Ooh. The Game Jam game got a post. Speaking of, I released a Game Jam game with Dade. I helped. I made some of the graphics. And a decent amount of the concept. It was a fun time. Check that out. I think he shared it on the LADX Discord. So, go do that. Alright, I got a cozy farming game calling my name, though. So cozy, many farmings. One that I wrote a guide for, strangely enough, because there were a bunch of people asking the same question, and I found the answer to the question. Actually, no, 3 and 3 didn't have any, like, links or anything. Yeah, I lost on the back of accidentally doing stuff multiple times. I had Boots Bonk. It messed with my head. The sun was in my eyes. My little brother had the controller. Alright, save screenshot preview. Upload it for the time. Because I did 15 more checks in that 5-minute difference. Could this have been done without Feather? Probably not. Just thinking on it. With D3 out of the question. D3... No, D3's not very doable without Feather. You could do D5 without Feather if you got Hookshot. And found the Nightmare Key in a reasonable time. Can do D7 Featherless, we know that much. But we'd have to find the Nightmare Key. And we need Hookshot. Hookshot was the key. If I'd gotten Hookshot, we could have done different dungeons, but... yeah. Not exactly viable without... Big yawn. Alright. Which pet do we get? It's... Mousy? Mousy? I'm gonna go with Mousy, because it sounds better to me. Oh, we got Mousy. Look at that. Look at those beans. Touch the beans. Alright, like I said though, I didn't actually prep anything else for today because I got distracted by a farming game all weekend. And was doing the game jam. But between those two things, I didn't have a lot of time to set stuff up. So we'll set stuff up for next week. Like I said, I want to reorganize the stream layout to have the map, and I'm going to show it off. I think. Oh, yeah, I don't think this is set up with it right now. But if I extend it. Nah, the Maddie's behind the egg thing. Alright, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm gonna probably do a new layout that shows off the map now that there's the little Maddie icon on it. That should be a fun time. As for other streams, though, Thursday we'll have Vampire Survivors, and I will do my full Vampire Survivors stream, even though I still have Cozy Farming Game. I don't imagine I'm gonna beat it when I have Pathfinder tomorrow, so... look forward to that. Next week, noontime, we'll have LADX with another async, and probably me setting up the archipelago stuff. Hopefully, probably. But that will be next week. Till then, thank you ever so much for coming out. I appreciate it greatly, and I will see you later.